All right, after a quick little break, we are back to talk NFL draft. We're going to not break down, but we're going to just talk a little bit about what the picks did for the teams.
Yeah.
We're not going to go through the whole draft. That would be exhaustive and pointless because most of those guys aren't going to be playing in a couple years or ever.
Yeah.
Pretty much half the first round. 15,
good.
16 picks.
That's good.
Let's start with
my Saints.
The number one overall.
Sorry, who that? Go ahead.
That's fair. Start with the number one overall, Caleb Williams from USC, quarterback. Browns got the pick. What does that do for them? Obviously, they got rid of Justin Fields. Is that the right move? You're a head football coach. That's why I brought you in to talk about this.
Okay.
I don't know enough to be like, oh, this is going to work out or whatever. I know they just got Justin Fields.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of like the Browns now where they just recycling quarterbacks, like going through people, like my kids, as the old dadage would say, like my kids change clothes. We always got so much damn laundry. But yeah, what void does Caleb Williams fill? Is it a good fit? He's got some weapons now, so I don't see why things are going to be terrible for him. He's got Keenan Allen, DJ Chark. He's got some people.
What
do you think?
They drafted Rome Odunze.
Rome Odunze, yeah. He's going to be a good addition.
So I understand why they moved on, because the whole adage, a quarterback on a rookie deal is like gold because you can sign all type of people, right?
Right.
I just wish they got these guys for Justin Fields.
They do not have DJ Chark. They have DJ Moore.
Which is better than DJ Chark.
Yeah.
Way better.
We'll take it.
I just wish they gave him a chance to have all these weapons and see what he can do. Now he's going to be a backup in Pittsburgh, I want to say. He plays for the Steelers now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I understand why they did it from analytical and cap situation, being a team who sucks at cap, being the Saints who always over the cap like $1 billion.
Right.
Caleb Williams, is he that guy? I don't know, man. USC quarterbacks are finicky. The last guy who was a generational talent was Trevor Lawrence, and has he really been a generational talent?
He's been better than... I mean, he's definitely a Jags quarterback moving forward.
Yeah, but
is
that saying much? Like, Mark Brunell is the all-time best quarterback.
And he's also... granted, we haven't had a quarterback until we just drafted Anthony Richardson, and then he did the thing that Colts quarterbacks love to do, get hurt.
You had luck.
He got hurt.
He was a generational quarterback, though.
Right, but he got hurt every single season.
That was your GM's fault.
I'm not saying it wasn't, but
even
so, like if you can't stay healthy,
availability type thing.
Yeah,
I feel you.
The backup ended up having to come in. He got more snaps than Andrew Luck ever did. So then at that point, they wasted the pick, just like they wasted Trent Richardson's pick. I'm sorry if it didn't work out, but it didn't work out. Just like Justin Fields. I'm sorry it didn't work out, but so they're just moving on.
So I understand.
They traded this man for like a 6th round. Mm-hmm. And then they go...
What makes it worse is someone offered a 2nd and 3rd round like a week before.
Yeah.
So
does he fill the void?
I think
they're comparing him to Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, which I guess. Everybody who makes these, what you call them, the off balance and off kilter throws, they compare to Aaron Rodgers. They compare Zach Wilson to Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
We saw how that worked out. So now I'm not saying Zach Williams and Caleb Williams in college was what and what, but let's look at what Caleb Williams did in college. Last year he had Jordan Addison, who's a top 15 pick.
Is last year an anomaly because he played for like the first 3 quarters of the season and then he lost a game and then he was like, all right, I don't have a reason to play anymore?
But
because he was good the previous
years, I want my quarterback to want to win.
I do too, but I also don't want my quarterback to tear his ACL when he's got $15 million on the line.
I want my quarterback to want me to want to have a fit to the point where I got to take him. I'm not getting off the field, coach. I'm playing. I understand it's a business. I get it 100%. But that's what makes me worried about him. How much he loves this, because that position, you better love it. Because you're going to be with it more than you're with your family, with your wife, with everybody you're involved with. So you better love it. How much does he love it? How much has he grown since he got to college? And I personally would have took Jaden Daniels over. Now, granted, I'm biased.
Yeah.
Of course.
LSU.
But Jaden Daniels has grown exponentially since he was at Arizona State. And that growth shows me he can continue to grow. It's like Josh Allen. He grew when he was at, North Dakota State, wherever it was. Yeah. And then he got to the league and he started growing more. If a guy is capped out now, well, I guess what the Bears have around him, he still could be a good quarterback. But number one overall, he's supposed to, like, Super Bowl in, like, 5 years.
Okay.
That's what it's supposed to be.
I'd love to see what kind of, like, transition he's going to have from college to the NFL. Like, what is his rookie season going to look like? Because it's very hard for any rookie to come in and have a monster season, especially a quarterback. Because, like, if you're the running back, it's like, all right, I just got to do one thing. I got to be good at my thing. I don't have to, like, manage the whole game. I don't have to learn.
Be a team leader, all that stuff.
Right. I don't have to be a locker room guy.
Face
and
the franchise.
I can just be a running back, or I can just be a tight end or a safety or whatever. This is, that's kind of the thing. That's why the quarterbacks are always paid the highest. That's why the draft picks, that's why they always get them. Yeah, I'm interested to see it. But you mentioned Jaden Daniels. Let's move to number 2.
Yes.
The Commanders, this is interesting.
Scary.
They got a brand new coach.
Brand new owner?
Brand new owner.
Okay.
So it's not the old Commanders.
I hope you're right.
It's not the bad.
I hope you're right.
Bad structure, if you want to say. Offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels, 2nd overall pick. People are Matt Miller specifically on ESPN is comparing him to Lamar Jackson.
Very lazy.
Running ability.
Come on, man.
Throwing.
Come on.
I disagree with this because I think his throwing ability is way better
than Lamar.
Right? But he's also smaller than Lamar.
Yes.
Like, he's a thin dude. He's a small quarterback as far as, like,
frame and whatnot.
Yeah, like, he's tall and he's only 210.
It's like $170 when he started college. 6'2", 6'3", $170. So he gained about 40 pounds. So.
6'4".
Yeah.
Very tall. Good for the NFL. That's what you want.
I agree.
I say very tall. Very tall from my perspective.
That's 6'4" tall for me too.
I'd be like, damn, that dude's tall.
That's a nice little bit of height.
But yeah, Seattle didn't really have, much in the quarterback department last year, so I think this is definitely an improvement for them.
Yeah.
It fills the void they needed, even if, like, you don't like them, or like the team. They drafted in the first round a couple years ago Terry McLaurin.
Good receiver, Scary Terry.
Yeah, Scary Terry.
From Ohio State, I want to say.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And Jahan Dotson.
I like him. He's a slot. I like him.
So they got some people. He has a good long ball. Jaden Daniels, he ranked first in yards per completion in college football.
Deep ball, man.
And it's because he wasn't doing, like, the 6-yard slant pass, the check down, whatever you call it. He was completing long passes more often than not. I think it was like 11 or 12 yards.
Yeah,
which
he was taking shots.
He
was taking shots.
But they also said that, like, one of the downsides of him is he's sometimes too quick. Too quick to just run out of the pocket because he thinks it's ruined, or too quick to just release the ball. So, yeah, I think that's something that they can definitely sculpt. Yeah. But can the Commanders sculpt it is my question to you.
Great question. New ownership, I guess you could say a better coach, but it's Dan Quinn. I'm not saying he's not good. I hate the Falcons. So anything Falcon related, I hate the Falcons. It sucks.
It's fair.
But
28-3 Super Bowl.
28-3 Super Bowl, yes. Don't let them forget. No Super Bowl victories. Anyways, but I want to have faith because I like Jaden Daniels. I have personal reasons why I like Jaden Daniels. It's a long story. Can't get into it.
Outside of the bias. Or that adds to
the bias.
All right, that's fair. Whatever.
But if I take the bias away, he is quick to throw it, and he likes to show everybody how tough he is by not sliding, and he's slight of frame. So that guy's a little scary because the Redskins O-line, the Commanders O-line, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah, imagine somebody like Aaron. I know he retired, but like somebody like Aaron Donald hitting a 210-pound.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're concussed, sir.
You're not getting up.
Yeah, they broke down Anthony Richardson with some shoulder injuries.
And he's 245.
And he's a big dude.
6'4", 245.
Yeah.
So that has me worried. The O-line's terrible. The skills position, they got the Robinson kid from Bama. They got the receivers, like you said.
Yep.
But my question is, who are they going to stop? And he's going to be on that field for a long time. The defense is terrible. passing the ball a lot. The O-line's terrible. I hope he makes it the season. That's why I was worried about him going there. I hope he makes it through the season. Like, he's going to take some shots.
Yeah, like maybe like Joe Burrow, because their offensive line was trash when he got drafted.
Tears ACL, it comes back when the line's better and takes him somewhere. I will hope, because, I mean...
That would be like... We don't hope that for anybody.
No. But I understand why it would happen.
Right, exactly.
Come on, man. Like, we got to stop this thing where, even including Joe Burrow, it's not because the black or white quarterback, it's an athletic quarterback. Just because a guy's athletic doesn't mean the O-line could be sorry.
Yeah, he can't just run away and get out every time.
Imagine how great he'd be with a good O-line.
Yeah.
But,
all right. I think he's going to have a good career. I don't think he's going to fade away into nothing. I think the next pick in the draft is going to fade away into nothing. I do not think Drake Maye is that dude.
Why not?
I'm just not a fan. They're comparing him to Justin Herbert, and if anything, the NFL's proven that Justin Herbert is somebody you can beat at the very least.
Yeah, definitely in the playoffs.
Yeah, like...
If he makes it.
They say he extends plays and, he finds a way, but this is not college football. Like, we've seen, there's how many teams in college football? How many teams have bad schedules?
And what's the ACC? So who he played? Like, Florida State, Clemson, who's no longer good.
Thank you.
Like, so what great defense has he seen? That's why I like Jayden Daniels, because...
And he's going to a completely scalped, in my opinion, Patriots squad.
Who's the number one receiver?
Exactly.
They got that running back Stevenson.
Jacoby Brissett is their current starter. Okay. He's a good. The Colts had him as a
bridge,
starter,
like a bridge guy.
Right. We had him as a bridge guy between Rivers and Richardson, or before Rivers until Rivers and to Richardson.
I get you.
He's a good guy. I think given like enough time, Brissett could probably lead a team, kind of like a Baker did, like a resurgence.
How many wins would he lead this team to if it's Jacoby Brissett?
Oh, this one, not many.
Like for 4?
But we didn't have Pittman, and he did fine.
Yeah.
But we had Taylor, so it was a good running game, make him worried, so they gave him time to run. I don't know about Drake Maye. This one's weird. They don't have a great team on offense.
No.
Bill Belichick had the team constructed, based on value. It was a lot of utilizing veterans that had some gas left in the tank, utilizing people at strong positions. That's why he's such a great coach.
Yeah.
Now it seems as though the Patriots are not coachless, but they're spiritless. Like, there's nothing that's saying, like, oh, that's who the Patriots are. That's the kind of thing that they do, and they do it well. Like, they're still looking for who they are as a new team without their 20-year dynasty. Because as soon as Tom left, and then Bill, not outed by any stance, but as soon as Bill just didn't have the weapons, like, you can build a team around Patrick Mahomes, give him people, he'll do it. Tom Brady's the same way. You didn't give Bill enough time after Tom
to get weapons
to go build the whole thing again.
Yeah.
So I just think your fizzle out from Drake Maye is going to be partially due to him being in a bad situation for himself, but it's also partially due to the Patriots having no direction, or at least in my opinion, no clear direction.
Who's the
like in a fantasy perspective? I got like dynasty drafts coming up.
Yeah.
I tanked last year. I hold like multiple first-round picks. Drake Maye's nowhere on my radar. And it's nothing against him. It's more against the Patriots.
I didn't realize he really doesn't like this guy. We don't like him.
It's more about the Patriots than it is about him, because it's almost like they should draft a bunch of defense and offensive people and just let Brissett do while they're bad.
But here's the thing. You replace Belichick with a new coach who played for Belichick. And I think the owner, Kraft, I think it is, he wants to prove that he can win without Belichick.
Yeah, they do want that.
So, but like you said, I don't dislike the guy as much as you. I just don't know the guy.
I don't necessarily dislike him.
Well, I
just dislike his situation.
The situation. So if he went to like the Cowboys, who is ready-made team, just a quarterback, you like him then?
Yeah, quote unquote need a quarterback.
I'm just
I
saying,
don't think that's
okay.
near their only problem.
Let's say Patrick Mahomes goes down, you get him to play quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a great ran program, great ran team. Andy Reid, is he that guy then, or you think he's still
Probably
not?
Not. I think, but I think the Chiefs are that anomaly team that they run such a weird. It's a good program, but it's such a to Patrick Mahomes' strengths.
Well, I hate to disagree. Your boy did the same thing with McNabb. He won the Eagles. Now, McNabb just wasn't as good as Mahomes. He choked in Super Bowls and NFC championships. But think about the Eagles team he built, that machine.
Yeah.
That just keep on churning because the system is a little quirky. It's innovative. Now, I'm not saying that Drake Maye would go to Kansas City and be that guy, but I think with a structure like that, with a coach like that, I think he wouldn't be as bad as we think he will be with the freaking Patriots. Bro, you don't draft a quarterback when you got your team, unless you plan on sitting his butt the whole year. Now, what if they sit him the whole year?
Well, then Jacoby Brissett can just throw it to Kendrick Bourne and KJ Osborne.
That's the receivers?
Yeah.
That's in the morning too?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just deep threats.
They were like 3 and 4s on other teams.
Well, they're good deep threats, but if that's all you got, they don't have a whole team. That's my argument. They just don't have a whole team around it.
So why draft a quarterback right now?
I don't agree with it. All right, let's move on because we've been harping about this dude.
Your boy.
Hating on him for no reason for way too long.
Your whole boy.
All right, number 4 overall.
My favorite pick of the draft.
The son of one of my favorite players ever.
Why? Because he's a Colts.
Because he's a Colt. Marvin Harrison Jr. I prayed that we would find a way to trade up to get him
this guy?
A legacy guy. We have Reggie Wayne as one of our coaches.
Like, you got to get this guy.
Yes, I think so too. But also, I believe that the Cardinals weren't. No. They're like, we got Marvin Harrison Jr.
Draft at number 4.
And like, if somebody would have picked him before, they'd be stupid, because argue that Drake Maye should have, or that Marvin Harrison should have gone to the Patriots.
Who's going to throw the ball to Jacoby Brissett?
Right, no.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it would be dumb for any of the other teams to pick him. So I don't think the Cardinals would have come off this pick regardless.
I agree.
They were probably asked, and it would have cost somebody dearly.
I heard somebody gave him a hell of a haul. They was like, nah.
And this dude's smart. He's not even signing his licensing agreement for the jersey. He's waiting for that Caitlin Clark hype to die down. The demand to rise on his name, and then when he signs it, things just going to sell out.
Smart guy.
What do you think about the Cardinals, the fit? The Cardinals have given up on Josh Rosen after a year, went ahead and took the menacing toddler, Kyler Murray.
Yeah, the toddler.
But they went and tanked to rebound and get a gigantic, once again, in my perspective, gigantic, 6'3", 210 pounds.
That's a big receiver, though.
Marvin Harrison Jr., who is fast.
Yeah, he's a bigger version of his dad.
And I think he could be better.
Yeah, because he's 6'3". His dad was like, what, 5'10", 5'11"?
And, 5'11"? Yeah, 5'10", 5'11".
185, 180. Quick guy, fast guy.
Matt Miller is a criminal.
Please stop Matt Miller with these sorry-ass comparisons. Come on. A.J. Green?
Yeah, Matt Miller, you need to chill with the A.J. Green here.
Is that the floor comparison?
I don't know, because they're giving Drake Maye the comparison of Justin Herbert and Caleb Williams the Aaron Rodgers. So I think they're giving them ceilings.
So,
I mean, A.J. Green's consistent for a long time, but I think this guy's going to be.
He wasn't the best receiver in his own draft. Julio Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, Julio Jones was.
Easily the best receiver in this draft.
Yes, not even close. Even though some people argue that, my alum, come on Spartan, go Spartans, Malik Neighbors was right there, 1A.
Yeah.
Because he's a yak guy.
I mean, he was drafted as a second wide receiver, which is pretty crazy.
This is a guy, we'll get there later.
So, coupling that up, you got Marvin Harrison Jr., Kyler Murray. He's the obvious wide receiver 1. What do you think that means for the team? Does it help them enough to put the team together this year? They've been crafty on the ground. They've got a decent. Kyler Murray's not the biggest quarterback on the planet, and he hasn't been hurt his whole career. They got a decent line.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen this season with them?
One or two things going to happen. Either He legitimizes Kyler Murray as a quarterback because he has a legit number one receiver. Because I don't think this guy can nowhere possibly be a bust. I think bare minimum he's A.J. Green, which is a 5, 6, 7, 8-time Pro Bowler. So he legitimizes Kyler Murray as an actual quarterback because he got weapons.
Better than Larry Fitzgerald? Or the new Larry Fitzgerald?
The new Larry Fitzgerald. Because
Okay.
Larry...
He's bigger than Larry.
Larry's about 220, man.
Is he?
Larry was a big-ass dude.
Was he 220 coming in as a rookie?
About 215.
Okay.
Larry just wasn't... Larry was nowhere near as fast as him, though. But I think Larry
just never dropped a ball.
Never. And his routes... I don't know. Harrison routes are crispy. So I think a faster...
I'm excited to see it.
I am, too. So, but the flip side is if Kyler Murray doesn't do well with this team and they win like 4 games, he's gone. He's gone. They're going to draft a quarterback next year. If you can't be a quarterback with this type of receiver...
Right, but if they don't just let Kyler Murray do, like, and play and like keep him, name a quarterback from the next draft class. Right now.
I can't.
Right.
I can't.
Because all of them went.
So there's no quarterbacks coming next year. What about the year after that?
Is it worth wasting half the dude's rookie contract?
I agree.
Half the number one receiver.
But they're paying
not
Kyler
ever,
Murray
but the number one receiver in this draft.
A crap load of money right now.
That's why you have to keep him, because you got a weapon, a cheap weapon
He better
right now.
win.
He may not.
Brother, he
did
win.
good his first 2 seasons.
I like Kyler Murray when he plays his game. When he plays his game.
But they need to let him. Just like they needed to let Justin Fields play his game.
Exactly. Let him play his game.
All right, let's move on. Offensive tackle, 5th overall pick, Joe Alt from Notre Dame. The Fighting Irish fought his way up the draft. 5th overall is high.
Grown man, 6'9", 321. Good guy.
Yeah.
So grown man.
They say he's long and quick.
Athletic.
That's good. You always want to see an athletic.
You know his dad played in the league, right?
320 guy.
His dad played in the league for like 10 years.
What's his dad's name?
I think he played
John Alt?
I think it's something like that, to be honest with you. I didn't want to say that, but I think it is John Alt. I think he played for like might have been the coach of the Titans.
Oh, I'm right. It's John Alt.
It's John Alt. What team?
Dang, I don't remember.
See?
Yeah.
John Alt.
Joe Alt, John Alt, family of the NFL. You get a lot more of that nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He was let's see, went to the University of Iowa. He played for the Chiefs.
Okay, so I knew it was a good team.
21st overall pick.
Yeah, so he was good. So he knows the game. I wanted the Saints to trade up to get this
Little
guy.
Joe said, "Take that, Dad."
Take that, Dad.
Yeah.
I wish the Saints would trade up and got this guy.
Offensive tackle. If you're talking about like Justin Herbert not ever performing, this helps.
Yeah.
At least like on paper.
We know we're going to run the ball with your boy Harbaugh now because look at that big ass dude.
Yeah.
We're going to run the ball. This is going to help your boy.
And they went like they gave away everybody in the wide receiver room. They got rid of Keenan Allen.
And they kept they gave everybody. Did they draft anybody?
Not early.
Who he throwing to?
So they bought Josh Palmer.
Who's running back? Because your boy's gone.
Austin Eckler went.
Guess who he played for?
Who?
The Commanders.
Yeah.
That's another weapon for your boy Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, he was catching like 20
exactly.
passes a game.
That's an easy little dump down.
Yeah. Look, give Jaden Daniels a little dump.
Oh man,
But the problem is the dump for Jaden Daniels is a 13-yard out route.
Yeah. Come back, man. You're too deep. You're not deep enough. Go out further.
Yeah, you just like shake your feet a little bit so they don't think you're doing a button hook.
Yeah.
No, Joe Alt's going to be a good addition for Justin Herbert. Good addition for the weapons. Josh Palmer. Quentin Johnson, I think, is another one of the wide receivers.
He was the first round draft pick last year, right?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Josh Palmer's good. He just signed like a 3-year extension.
So that's 2.
He has the opportunity to get. I think DJ Chark is actually with the Chargers.
You still on that?
I'm telling you, because I looked at it earlier, and that's pretty much what I saw.
Okay.
Was DJ Chark being somewhere. But that doesn't matter. It is on the Chargers. DJ Chark. Boom.
Okay, so that's your 3. That's your top
Quentin
3.
Johnson, Brendan Rice. They got Brendan Rice. Jerry Rice is
okay. Like I like the name, but
you got this big kid.
What round did you draft him? Like the 7th round?
Lad McConkey.
Hold up now. Let's talk about Lad. That's a 2nd round pick.
Number something.
Yeah, I like him. He's a nice little slot receiver. He's tough, and he's not the traditional slot that's like just shifty but not fast. He's like a 4.3. Or 4.4 or 4.35, something like that. Something quick, fast like that. And I like him. Sure hands. So basically, what your boy is about to do is
second overall, second round.
Okay, so that's basically almost a first round pick.
But it's not.
Yeah, I know. No guaranteed 5th-year contract. But your boy is going to run the ball and then play action out the slot. Quentin Johnson, that's his name, Quentin Johnson, is going to be a deep threat. And Palmer's the everything guy.
Yeah, but if you can use Brendan Rice as a good blocking back or a good blocking tight end.
He's terrible.
Shape him.
If he wasn't Jerry Rice's son, would we still be talking about him right now?
No, probably not.
Okay, all right. Let's just get admit to it.
Probably wouldn't have gotten drafted.
At all. It's like Barry Sanders' son.
Yeah, fair. All right. Joe Alt's going to be successful. He's going to help that run-first offense in the Chargers. Let's go to the LSU alum, the Comeaux High alum.
Go Comeaux!
Malik Neighbors.
Spartans.
6 foot, 200 pounds, 6th overall pick. He was a good accent to Jaden Daniels' onslaught. It's good to see him. He'll be with the Giants. The Giants still have Daniel Jones, but they finally got him a good weapon.
Okay.
So it's time for Daniel Jones to prove.
Yes.
It's nut up or shut up time.
It's time.
Because I mean, when you have Darius Slayton, and you've been dealing with the OBJ controversy, you come in dealing with just problems.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything. You look at the stats of Daniel Jones, he has not done he's not done terribly.
What's his biggest
He's
season
middling for sure, but he hasn't had weapons.
Got a fat contract. When you get a fat contract, you got to be more than middling.
You're right.
I mean,
Jalen Hyatt and Wandale Robinson are the wide receivers that Malik Neighbors is automatically going to step in front of.
Number one, yeah.
But he's a 2nd overall wide receiver.
That's true.
It's great for us.
Just 2 picks later.
I mean, he's a good route runner. Matt Miller's crazy, saying he's Jalen Waddle.
Somebody please fire Matt Miller. Jalen Waddle is a $180, fast as I don't know what guy. At Bama, he was a deep threat. This guy is a yak guy. His routes are good, but he has room to improve. Malik Neighbors, I'm going to catch that ball, come tackle me, because he has speed, he's tough to tackle. He runs like a running back once he gets the ball in his hands.
So a lot of times we see rookie wide receivers that are projected to be like the only option. Mm-hmm. We see those guys perform really well just because they're
getting fed.
They have to.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see Malik Neighbors play. I think it's going to be a good season for him. And it's gonna be that kind of career where it's gonna be forced. He's gonna be forced to be good early.
What's a good season for him?
1,000 yards.
Do you think that's possible with your boys?
We're doing like 17 games now.
Touche. You're right.
It's easy. I'm not saying easy, but it's way easier to pull 1,000 yards out your ass.
That's like 60 yards a game.
Yeah.
60,
70 yards, no injuries, just play clean.
Yeah, he's been healthy throughout his career at LSU. Once again, I'm biased because he graduated from the school I graduated from, Go Spartans.
I graduated there too.
I know. I wanted to say that too.
Let's move on to the surefire Alabama, as always, getting first-round draft picks. Offensive tackle J.C. Latham, 6'6", 342, 7th overall, big boy. Who's he going to help? How's he going to help the Titans?
Who's the new coach for Titans now? Because your boy got fired. So
that's true.
If it was
Brian Callahan.
Oh my God! So he's going to run the ball a lot. He's the O-line coach. Remember for the Raiders that played?
Yeah.
They got beat the hell down in that Super Bowl. So yeah, he's going to run. He better run the ball because his pass blocking is a little suspect.
So they're going to need him to play left tackle, is what I'm reading, and he's never played a snap at left tackle.
Why would y'all do that, Titans?
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know how he's going to help the Titans much, but he's definitely going to be utilized.
The Titans think that Will Levis is that guy. They've given him receivers. They signed Ridley to that fat contract away from who really played for it before. I forgot who he played for. Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville. I was thinking Atlanta, but it was before that.
Yeah, and so they got him. They got your boy Hopkins still. They got that tight end.
Oh, yeah, I forget you got old
Exactly.
Hopkins.
They got that tight end. I forget his name. Something other. I forget his name. Yeah, it's a long name I can't pronounce.
Did you just
I did say Okotokotoko. I didn't click and clock.
I thought you clicked. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to click.
Fair.
But
no, I definitely get what you're saying. They got him to do a bunch of weapons, and they didn't but at least they're hedging everything on the dude. They're not like giving him no chances.
Not like like the Bears.
Right.
Okay.
They're building something to give the guy a chance, and if it implodes, well, they're gonna restart anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna fuck it up, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Another quarterback selected, number 8 overall, Michael Penix Jr. To the Falcons. Came out of Washington.
I love the Falcons. They're so terrible.
Left-handed quarterback, and they just went lazy as hell with the comparison here.
Another left-handed quarterback.
Tua.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Tua, actually, I did not think was going to pan out.
Yeah, but he has a way stronger arm than Tua. This dude throwing piss rockets, and Tua had a little pop gun.
Yeah.
Matt Millen, I'm sorry if you hear this, you're fired.
You wish.
I know, right?
Yeah, he's got arm strength, led the nation in passing yards. He can read a defense better than me on Madden. Well, better than you on Madden.
I like the guy.
He's good.
The pick. Actually, I love the pick because it's stupid, and the Falcons are my division.
And he's healthy.
Now.
The past 2 seasons, he hadn't missed a game, which is, like, that's what you want.
But why pay a guy $180 million and then draft the quarterback number 8?
Yeah, so he'll be coming in behind Kirk Cousins.
Old man Kirk. Richest quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, just sign. All he does is sign fully guaranteed contracts.
I want him to be my lawyer.
Got $100 million off a torn ACL.
Good guy. 180, bro. 100 guaranteed.
Let's do it.
Good guy.
Yeah, Penix is going to waste a few years there. So.
But how many years they sit him?
Cousins is always good enough to play. Cousins is never like I cannot remember a performance.
Top 10 quarterback.
Consistently top 15.
Yeah, I'll give you top 15.
Every season, his stats are right there with like he's some of his stats every season are in the top 10.
Torn Achilles. Falcons O-line is not that good.
I don't know. I watched him on Hard Knocks last season. I think he was on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Dude, it made me love him.
Yeah, I love him as a person.
His wife, his family, all those kids, everything. It was like, damn, and I want this dude to succeed.
I actually love he's a Falcons quarterback. I know he's not going to the Super Bowl with no Kirk Cousins.
That's funny.
I hate the freaking Falcons.
But y'all aren't going to the Super Bowl anytime soon either.
No, I feel you. But as long as they don't win, I'm good.
That's all you want.
Like the Buccaneers can win, the Panthers, man, F the Falcons. I hate the freaking Falcons.
Fair. All right. Another wide receiver came off the board on the 9th overall pick. It was Rome Odunze. Going to be a complimentary, I think, immediate number 1 to, well, no, you got Keenan Allen.
You got Keenan Allen and DJ Moore.
Yeah, he's probably going to be a slot.
Yeah, a slot. They're going to work him in. He's not going to have a good season because he's not getting a lot of targets.
No, you're right. But he's going to be a well-needed addition. In that locker room now, you have Caleb Williams. Yes. You got Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze. You've got the tight ends, Gerald Everett, Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet, he is a sneaky top 5 tight end.
I like him. He's huge. I didn't know he was 270.
Yep.
6'6".
Very good complimentary. They're comparing him to Jamar Chase, and I think if Caleb Williams pans out, the ceiling would be somebody like Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I think because of the other people around, Keenan Allen's got a couple years left easily. DJ Moore's got years left. He's going to be, if the team's good, he's going to be struggling for food.
Yeah.
Just because everybody's going to be getting targets.
Yeah, not no chance to eat. Yeah,
and I don't think this is going to be a run-first team by any standpoint.
No.
Unless Caleb Williams is the one doing the running.
You're not signing those guys and drafting that quarterback to run the ball. And your running back is freaking Swift, who's a receiver out the backfield.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you're going to pass the ball. Some people thought that they thought him, Neighbors, and Harrison was like 1A, 1B, 1C. I don't think that. I think that he's the third best receiver in the top 3. I get it. I agree with the grade. I think he can be that number 1 receiver in the offense. But it's a blessing and a curse that he's going to the Bears because you get to learn from a freaking pro, Keenan Allen. And he's the best route runner in the NFL, hands down. So you get to learn how to run routes with a pro. DJ Moore is going to teach you some things as far as being the speed. So he's going to learn and grow. Now, by year 2, year 3, he's going to be that guy. He's going to have to because Keenan Allen's like my age. He's like 41.
Yeah, he's 33, but he's going to have to retire.
He's going to have to retire.
J.J. McCarthy went 10th overall to the Vikings. I think this is a perfect selection for them because he is able to just walk into a system worked for Kirk Cousins.
He's Kirk Cousins.
So if you are just Kirk Cousins, you're going to have a positive season, a positive career. You're going to make a bunch of money. Yeah. And you benefit right now from having Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, C.J. Hawkinson.
Best receiver in the NFL?
Huh?
Best receiver in the NFL?
Yeah, absolutely.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah. Put him on any team.
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
Any scheme.
Him or Jamar Chase?
Him and Jamar Chase.
No, who? Him or Jamar Chase?
Him.
Damn.
We've seen Jamar Chase not get games with 14, 15 targets and catch 5 balls.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm not saying it's 100% his fault, but we haven't seen those games.
And your boy has a better quarterback too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, they've been playing down a lot in his career. It's a different situation.
Yeah.
But I just think Jefferson is a better quarterback.
So does he?
JJ McCarthy's only lost 1 game in his career.
Okay.
He's gonna lose a bunch next season.
Like what?
Probably
7?
7, 8.
Yeah, I agree. Now my thing is, we say he's Kirk Cousins, but he can run more than Kirk Cousins.
He's not slow.
He can scramble.
Has good ACLs.
He's athletic. He's very athletic.
Yeah.
And they say his potential has been tapped because Harbaugh running the ball 40 times a game.
Right.
So he's stacked up to win. He has great receiving core. The O-line's pretty good.
Yep.
Defense sucks. Defense is terrible. But I'd like that defensive coordinator, and I think he can get the most out of what they have. But then they traded your boy Danielle Hunter to the Texans, I want to say.
Yeah, but the Vikings also drafted an edge rusher.
Who? Dallas Thomas, I think?
Dallas Turner.
Dallas Turner. But he's not Danielle Hunter.
He
may be good eventually. He may be good this year, but I know for a fact Hunter's getting me 12 sacks.
He's definitely, but you can almost guarantee that Dallas Turner is gonna get reps because they're need him to get reps.
They need him. They got nobody else. They got freaking Davenport, the Saints reject, as in the other.
Hey-o.
Saints reject.
All right, let's go to number 11. Offensive tackle Olu Fashanu from Penn State. Another big boy, 6'6", 312 pounds. That's for the Jets. They desperately need somebody to protect the national treasure that is Aaron Rodgers.
That's not overkill, though. They just signed 2 tackles.
I don't care. They need somebody to not have
Aaron
Rodgers going to do experimental smoking surgery to get a body and get a new ACL to be repaired in 3 days so he can start.
But are they going to slide him inside of the guard?
I don't know.
Because you don't draft somebody with number 11 overall when you know your quarterback needs another receiver or another weapon, unless this guy's going to touch the field.
But they're banking on Aaron Rodgers doing like he's been able to do his entire career, produce off of nothing, off of no one.
That's a young Rodgers. This is Rodgers off an Achilles tear, right?
Yeah, but they also, when they went and got Rodgers, they went and got all the wide receivers he wanted.
I feel you, 100%.
He literally never got to play with him. He took 4 snaps.
You know what receivers he got?
Old Randall
Alan
Cobb.
Lazard and old ass Randall. Come on, man.
I like Randall Cobb. I cut my teeth on Randall Cobb whenever I was getting into football.
What's that guy that played with Malik Neighbors? The deep threat. Brian Thomas, what his name is? Why not draft him?
We came by way of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah, I know. I'm biased as shit.
She did not do it. She did not do herself some service. Miss Thomas did not do herself any service with talking on the microphone, unfortunately. All right, let's jump forward to number 12. We only got a few more. Bo Nix, quarterback from Oregon, about to be the quarterback for the Broncos.
Sean Payton's so arrogant.
They're comparing this dude to Dak Prescott.
Or stop that. So Sean Payton sees that this guy has set the single record, percentage completion record, whatever, and he instantly thinks, I can turn him to Drew Brees.
That's funny.
He's not freaking Drew Brees.
Yeah, but is he better than Jarrett Stidham and Zach Wilson?
Of course. I'm better than Jarrett Stidham and Zach Wilson.
Sign you up.
That's not
how much is the league minimum? You willing to play for 400, no endorsements?
Now. Oh, boy, I promise you right now.
Y'all can hit me. I don't care.
You can tattoo me and put my ass in a damn casket. Not a casket, because I want to be suspended. Yeah,
there you go. What? This man just said kill me.
Don't kill me.
I think he's going to be better than Zach Wilson, better than Jarrett Stidham. He's obviously going to at least get the opportunity to lead the Broncos. They have a couple decent people on the offense. You got some Marvin Mims. They traded away
Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, they got Sutton still.
I believe they still have Cortland Sutton.
Okay.
I mean, it's not the most attractive pick in the world, but it gives Sean Payton the opportunity to prove that he's the best coach, because that's what a bunch of Saints people like to say, that Sean Payton's the best coach, and I disagree wholeheartedly.
Not the best all time?
No, just a great coach.
I think he's a good coach.
I think he's a fraud.
No. Let me explain.
Fraud.
I think Sean Payton saw greatness in Drew Brees.
Just rode that lightning.
And rode that lightning as long as he could. Now, I have a Hall of Fame quarterback. They got people who got great quarterbacks who don't win with them. right?
That's true.
We won one, and we stayed competitive with a shitty ass defense for like 20 years. So I'm biased towards Sean Payton, read his coaching book, all that. Like but he's an arrogant son of a gun, and he really thinks because this guy completed 77.4% of his passes last year, that's Drew Brees. Now, it's freaking Bo. I can't get past Auburn Bo Nix. I'm sorry. He was ass, man. And they always say he was good, and he was ass. So he goes to Oregon, plays lesser talent, and now he's that dude?
Yeah.
Sorry.
He might have just pulled some wool just to get a check. Go get your bag, though. I don't care.
Kirk Cousins Jr., baby. Make that money.
What about the 13th, Brock Bowers? He went to the Raiders, which just doesn't really make any sense.
They just drafted tight end last year, didn't they?
With what they need. Yeah, they did.
Freaking Raiders.
I don't know. They just don't make smart decisions in my mind. Excuse me, in my
George
mind.
Kittle? George Kittle blocked his ass off.
This past year, he did. He took... Oh, excuse me. He
Does
took...
Brock Bowers block like that?
Brock was a receiving guy the past 3 seasons.
Matt Miller, listen, hit me up.
We got to talk, brother.
We got to talk, man. Like, you getting that chatter and you just getting lazy on us, Matt Miller. But, I mean, I like Brock Bowers because he's one of those... I'm not going to say Travis Kelce because that's lazy too, but he's an athletic move tight end. You're not going to really have him in line to block. He's going to be a slot outside, going against the safety, going against the corner, going against a linebacker. I just know who the hell's throwing the ball. Did the Raiders draft a quarterback? I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Not at the beginning of the draft, at
least. They got the kid, Aiden O'Donnell and Gardner Minshew as the quarterbacks.
I like Gardner Minshew. He's a good hype guy.
I like him as a backup who can get in and play 3-4 games a whole season.
Yeah.
Like, y'all did that with the coach, and because he came in and y'all had a good supporting cast, y'all won like, 10 games?
Yeah. 10 games.
That roster was pretty decent. This roster sucks.
That's true. The only thing you got is Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
He's probably pissed.
I'm pretty sure he's mad because he went there. And,
he's like, God damn. Shit. They traded everybody as soon as I came in.
As soon as I got here, they got rid of my boy.
And he was the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL, hands down.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I think he's still the more hands down.
All right, let's talk about it. Your favorite pick of the draft.
Woo! Dalise! Sorry. That's how you say it?
Sure.
Okay. Dalise!
Offensive tackle for the Saints, 14th overall. Obviously, Quest's favorite team.
Who dat?
As mentioned before, who dat?
Yes.
All right, what you think about Fuaga?
A great pick, not a sexy pick. Ryan Ramczyk, knee injury. We don't know what's going on. It's a chronic knee injury. It's the same knee injury that made him fall in the draft to us in the first place, like 32 overall. And it's starting to catch up to him. Our left tackle, the dude, the Trevor Penning guy, which I never understood why we would draft a guy from a D2 school, top 15 overall.
Right.
Hasn't panned out. This guy can play left or right tackle, or worst case scenario, guard. He played in the zone blocking scheme, and that's what we're switching to. New offensive coordinator. Now I know this is a copycat league, and this guy coached under Shanahan, but if he just half as good as Shanahan, we're better than last year because Pete Carmichael last year was ass.
What do you think? Do you think Derek Carr is going to rebound well?
You ready for this?
You paid a bunch of money.
You ready for this? The Saints drafted a quarterback in the 5th round, Spencer Rattler.
You think Rattler's the guy?
I hope. I just got a feeling.
Okay.
I'm probably wrong.
Sure.
Because I'm just not sold on Derek Carr. I'm not saying he's bad, but he's not.
But is he worth the money?
No.
Okay.
We pay that type of money, we at least got to make a playoff game.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot of times.
They gave him a lot of money for.
Now, in his defense, Pete Carmichael was ass last year.
Yeah, you did say that.
Good God.
I remember.
We didn't run screen passes. We were predictable as shit. We tried to treat Kamara like he was Derrick Henry, run between tackles all game long.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on.
All right, let's wrap it up with the last pick, or the last pick we're going to cover.
Yeah,
15th overall, Latu from UCLA, an edge rusher, went to the Colts.
Is that his name? Latu?
Yeah. Leatu.
Oh, Leatu. Okay. Latu.
Edge rusher
That's
from
your
UCLA.
team, right? That's your team, right?
Shout out Colts.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have a decent team. We got a good offense.
The O-line is nice. I like your O-line.
We learned after
killing.
We didn't learn while we were in the process of killing Andrew Luck. We were developing an O-line because we didn't develop it before we got him.
Andrew Luck, yeah.
Right. Because Peyton was just stonewall in the pocket.
Got the ball out.
Right.
Drew Brees, same thing. Got the ball out.
Right. Andrew Luck needed a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Literally. Couple minutes to decide where he wanted the touchdown
to go. But he went to
Stanford. No, he was good. That's the thing. Is like
Yeah.
when he was given the time he wanted, he produced or got
he held that
throated.
ball, cuz. Good God.
But yeah, I think this is good because our offense is solid. It adds another little bit of depth to our defense.
What ends y'all have right now that's decent? The dude Petty from Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
And who else?
Latu probably playing the other side.
So there you go. If it's a need.
Yeah.
If it's a need.
You know, people were saying Turner might be better than Latu. I don't think it really matters because everybody's different systems are going to pan out for different people different ways.
Turner's a better athlete. Latu's a better football player.
I need the guys that are going to fit the system better than the guy who just is cute on a draft scorecard.
I agree. He fits y'all.
And I think this fits with what we got going on. We have good running game, good offensive line, good quarterback now that he's going to be back, good receiver core, and then strong defense. You know, we're starting to fade on the defense a little bit, which is why they're doing this.
Your boy, man, he just came out of nowhere and just got terrible all of a sudden. They released him. Leonard, man. Shaq Leonard. Once he changed his name, he stayed hurt, and now he's like terrible.
He retired now.
Yeah, good God. He was a beast.
He was like 31 though.
Oh, he came out old. You're right. He did.
He switched his name when he was old.
You're right.
To kind of cloud everybody's judgment. He's like, I'm back.
Yeah.
And they're like, but he actually said, I'm my back.
God, I'm getting old, man.
That's what he was saying. Yeah, he's like 32 now, I think.
God, I remember his rookie year.
Yeah. But yeah, that wraps up the NFL draft. Half the first round recap. Like, and subscribe. Follow. All the things. Appreciate it, guys.
Who that?